was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First look now for Darrington Evans. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. On the handoff, it's Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on first down with Evans. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun, David. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Looking to throw. David. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. They find some open field here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Desperados on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. David. He'll flip this out to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. David. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, Evans. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. set him back 5 yards. Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. David. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Back to throw. David. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 2nd and 10. Herbert. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 7. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 16. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. Touchdown! Dwayne Eskridge. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Desperados add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And going for Hamlin, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So call off the pick six.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
They'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, you're thinking, I redouble my efforts, I go harder. In a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
On 1st down, it's Evans, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 71 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. 2nd down at 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Oh, what a move. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Herbert toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 180 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A handoff, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the 1st with Eckler. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Desperados are able to add on to that lead. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Asante Samuel able to make the play defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the give, this is Evans. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. David. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. He will return this from deep in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the give, this is Eckler. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown! Austin Eckler with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Desperados come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the try here for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run on first down. It's Evans, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off play action. David. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. David. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back them up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. On the ground, it's Eckler, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Herbert off of play action. Being chased out left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third down, here's Eckler. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down. And they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8-ball.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, a run with Evans. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. David. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing on first down. David. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Evans. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll make it a second down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw on second down. David. That's complete to his running back, Evans. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Give them the completion. No gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Bowman. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, David. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowman. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll try and run for this with Evans. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. David looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bowman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. David throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowman. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Bowman. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll find Eskridge here complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Herbert back to the air. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught, Dwayne Eskridge. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. David, he completes it to Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. David. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. David. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Off the play fake. David. This pass caught by Hamler. Touchdown, Broncos. K.J. Hamler. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
On 2nd down, Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Herbert. And he knocks the ball away, and is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. To throw on 2nd down. David. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off play action. David. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the home team here, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys dropped the mask up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend homie. Chopped it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a but didn't take us in. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God that in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal.
Ready, lady. He goes, set, yellow 20. Ready, blue 60. Liberty Hutch. Set, yellow 20. hot. Eagle set. Blue 80. To hop. Eagle set. Blue 80. Set. 180. Middle, middle, middle. What are you hot? Set. Red 80. Set. Ready. 180. Set on. Eagle set. The lady. Ready, hot. Ready. 250. Dad, lady. Look at that. Set! Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Look at that. Set! Blue 60! Omaha, ready, move! Set! Blue 80! What hot, hot! Set! Yellow 20! What hot! Ready! Blue 60! Ready? Lady! Hey, 5-0! Ready, hot. Set! Lady! Set! 180! Right, drill right, 22. Flippity hot. Field set, red 80. Flippity hot. Set, white 80. The hop. Set, the lady. Hot, hot. Ready, blue 50. What hot, hot. Here goes set, the lady. White. Ready. Yellow lady. Yellow lady. Alert. Set! Blue 60! Hurry! Ready, hot! Set! Blue 80! Hey, 50! The hop! Set! Yellow 20! Moving hot! Set! Blue 60! 20! Ready! Blue 80! 20, hot! We go set! Blue 80! Set. 180. Ready, hot. Set. Lady. The hop. Set. Blue 50. Moving hot. Set. Blue 80. Moving hot. Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80! Monday, Monday, Monday! We go set! Blue 60! 59! What a hot! Ready! Blue 80! '22! 20 40 got. 40 got. Set. Blue 60. Tonight. Set. Ready, hot. Set. Blue 80. 11. 11. Set. Blue 80. Moving hot. Ready. 180. go set. Red 80. Ready, hot. Ready. 180. Stop. Set. The lady. Ready, hot, hot. Real set. Blue 50. Ready, hot, hot. Real set. Blue 80. Set. Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Set on. Set. Blue 60. Ready, hot. Ready. Blue 80. The hop. He goes set. Yellow 20. 59. Blue hot. Ready. Blue 60. White 7. Blue hot. Set. Yellow 20. Set. Blue 80. What a hot. Set. Blue 80. Hey, give me radar. What are you hot? Set. 180. 10. 10. Set. Set. Red 80. Omaha, ready blue. Set hot. Ready. 180. Ready hot. Here goes set. Blue 80. Zero. Ready. Blue 50. Blue 50 hot. Set. Blue 80. Blue 80 hot. Set. Blue 60. What a hot. Set. Blue 80. to 60. Tonight. Here goes set. Yellow 20. Ready, hot. Ready. Blue 80. Hey, 54. Set! Blue 80! 10, 10! Blue hot! Set! White 80! Set. Red 80. Stop. Set. Stop. Put it high. Set. Blue 80. White. 53. Ready. Put it high. Ready. Blue 50. Hey, middle. Stop. We go set. Blue 80. Trail right. 22. Sit up. Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Hey, ready, hot. Set. Blue 60. Stop. Set. Blue 80. Blue 80 hot. Set. Yellow 20. Blue 80 hot. Set. Blue 60. Stop. Set. Yellow 20. 20 hot. Ready. Blue 80. 20 hot. We go set. Blue 80. Stop. Ready. White 80. Stop. Set. Red 80. Ready, hot. Set. White 80. Stop. Set. Blue 80. Blue 80 hot. Set. Blue 50. Blue 80 hot. Set. Blue 80. Stop. Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. 20 hot. We go set. Blue 60. Hot. Ready. Blue 80. Hot. Blue 60. 59. Ready, head. Field set. Yellow 20. 11, 11. 32. Down. Set. Blue 80. Stay 50, stay 50. Omaha, ready, blue. Blue, head. Set. Blue 80. Omaha, ready, blue. Hey, middle, middle, middle. Ready, hot. Ready. White 80. The hot. He goes set. Red 80. 32. What ready. White 80. 21. What do you have? Set. Blue 80. Set. Set. Blue 50. 40 gut. 40 gut. Set up. Set. Blue 80. 10. 10. Ready, hard. Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80! Set! Blue 60! White 7! Blue hot! Ready! Blue 80! Blue hot! He goes set! Yellow 20! The hot! Ready! Blue 60! Big 20! Stay 50, stay 50! 20, hot! Set! Yellow 20! 20, hot! Set! Blue 80! Set! Set! Blue 80! 59! What's it on? Set! White 80! White, ready, hot! Set! Red 80! The hot! He goes, set! The lady! Hurry! Zebra! Ready, hot! Ready! Blue 50! Zebra! The hot! Set! The lady! Ready, hot, hot! You set! Yellow! Ready, hot, hot! You set! Hot! Set! The lady! Set hot! Set! Yellow 20! Zip! Ready, hot! Ready! Blue 60! The hot! We go set! Yellow! Blue, ready, hot! Ready! Blue 80! Blue, ready, hot! Set! Blue 80! The hot! We go set! White 80! Ready, hot, hot! We go set! Red 80! Ready, hot, hot! Set! White 80! To hot! Set! The lady! Set hot! Ready! Blue 50! Ready, hot! We go set! The lady! The hot! Ready! Yellow lady! Blue, ready, hot! Set! Blue 60! Ready, hot! We go set! Blue 80! The hot! We go set! Yellow 20! Ready, hot, hot! Set! Blue 60! Ready, hot, hot! Set! Yellow 20! To hot! Ready! Blue 80! Mid to hot! We go set! Blue 70. Stop. Set. Move 50. 20 hot. Set. Move 80. 22. Big 20 hot. Ready. Yellow 80. Hot. We go set. Blue 60. Ready. Ready, hot. Set. Yellow 20. The hop. Set. Blue 60. Moving hot. Set. Yellow 20. Moving hot. Set. Blue 80. The hop. Set. Blue 80. 20 hot. Ready. White 80. Alert. 20 hot. He goes set. Red 80. Hot. Ready. White 80. Hot. Set. Blue 80. Ready, hot. Set. The hop. Set. Blue 80. Moving hot. Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. Moving hot. Set. Blue 60. 60. Dad, yellow 20 tonight. You're set, 280. Ready, hot. You're set, 280. The hump. Set, 180. Moving hot. You're set, 180. Moving hot. Ready, 180. The hump. We go set, the lady, when hot, hot. Ready, 250, when hot. Set, the lady, 50-50. Set. You're set, yellow lady, yellow lady, tonight. You're set, ready, hot. Set, the lady, hey, the hot. Set, yellow 20, moving hot. Ready, blue 60. Zebra, easy, alert. Moving hot. We go set, yellow 20. Hey, red! The hump! Ready! 280! Zebra! 20 hot, hot! Set! 280! 50-50! Hey, 70! 20 hot, hot! You're set, 180, easy, alert! Hey, give me radar. Hot. You're set, 180, Monday, 32, tonight! Set, 180, dump, ready, hot. You're set, the lady, the hot guy. Ready, 250, moving hot. We go set, the lady. White. Ready, hot. Ready. Yellow 80. Yellow 80. And middle, middle, middle. The hot. Blue 60! Trail right, 22! 20 hot! Real set, blue 80! Omaha, ready blue! 20 hot! Set! Yellow 20! 11! Tonight! Set! Blue 60! Tonight! Set! Yellow 20!